Good evening, everybody. This is Sunday, January 16th. We're going to a couple more equity videos here for Market Truth. Again, one of the things I want to do tonight is just highlight how these different panels interact with each other. They're all different time frames. The upper right-hand corner is our quarterly panel. The upper left-hand corner is our monthly panel. Our lower left is a weekly, and the lower right is now the intraday panel. This is a stock I have mentioned last week. SINA trading at an all-time high in the midst of a very powerful breakout. It was one of the first equities on my spreadsheet to actually take out the quarterly levels, and it's in the process of confirming. Broke out early in the week here. You see in the lower left-hand panel, right at 77.87, 78 level. That was a $10 move. Now, again, for somebody who's looking, how do you buy something that is pretty much just gone vertical? You're looking for entries, and this in the lower right hand corner you see the intraday levels. Again, almost to the tick, 85.40 roughly is where that intraday low level volatility is. We traded down there, bounced off of it, traded down to there again, and then went out the day at 88.20. So getting long down here, you got yourself a $3 head start to get involved in this trend, because it's very difficult to buy strong stocks. You literally, I mean, there's people that I'm going to keep repeating this. There's people that don't think this is a pullback. When they hear you talk about a pullback, this is it. I mean, it's $3, and this thing could be off to the races. Could be 90, 95, $100 next week. If you're literally waiting to buy this thing back at, back here where it broke out around the 75 level, you're never going to get it. I'll be talking about this stock 2 months from now when it's $120 a share. So, you got to look for your levels, and that's what these intraday, weekly, monthly, quarterly levels are. You're looking for levels to get into a strong stock. That is SINA. Let's move on to another one, Netflix. Again, another stock. This one right at the monthly volatility high, pretty much 189.26. It's kind of stalling a little bit there, but this is a legitimate breakout. Broke through the weekly, struggled for a few days, broke back above it. Again, another thing I want to point out, I'm showing you these Friday intraday levels. Generally, I have a rule of thumb: I don't like to enter trades on Friday for swing trades, or overnight trades are going to last a few days to a few weeks, just because the weekend, so many things happen over a weekend that can really screw up a trade. But I just want to demonstrate to you over the weekend how these levels work. Again, here's a situation where the intraday low, and I'll go ahead and make this a little larger for you. So this just demonstrates it right here. So the intraday low, 188.96, and the actual low was 188.79. So the idea is, again, you do not place bids on these levels. You're looking for the market to bounce off of them and hold. We did bounce a few times here. We traded back down to it. We did not make a lower low. And again, it gave you a great head start into this trade. Now, this trade may stop you out on Monday, but again, it's all about getting off to a big head start on the trade. Let's look at one more. OXY, Occidental Petroleum Group. This was not a ticker that was mentioned in the newsletter this week, but it demonstrates the same principles. In this case, not necessarily the strongest of stocks, but it bounced off of the monthly levels at 95.74. This is 99.57 is a 52-week high. Did trade through the weeklies, and once again on the lower right-hand corner, when we look at this panel, 95.88 was the low of the day. That monthly low was, well, pretty much right there, 95.90, right around 95.88, 95.90. So again, you're watching for price action. It trades down there, doesn't go through it, trades down there again, doesn't go through it, and now the stock goes out at 97.32. All right, you're now in the money on this stock, and you've got a chance to be long this thing if it does break out. So at the end of the day, you're looking at good prices. How do I get into strong trends? Strong trends are not supposed to let you in, so you really got to pick your spots carefully. And we're going to go over a few more tickers in the next video.